The Rock strips Roman Reigns of the WWE Universal title. Big surprises rumored for SmackDown. Backstage update on Alexa Bliss's return at WWE Royal Rumble. Is Owens still employed? WWE ruins Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins does not regret breaking up the Shield. Triple H kickstarts critical changes in WWE, and more. Let's jump right into it. Big surprises rumored for SmackDown. Last week's episode of Friday Night's SmackDown witnessed plenty of action. From the official contract signing for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match to the Women's Tag Team Championships being defended, fans were treated to a lot on the show. However, the upcoming episode of SmackDown is expected to be even more entertaining. The next edition of the Blue Brand is the last episode before the much-anticipated Royal Rumble. Hence, the WWE Universe can expect plenty of surprises on this week's episode of the Friday Night Show. In this piece, we will look at 4 surprises that could take place on the Blue Brand this week. Number 4. Sheamus returns on SmackDown. On August 18, 2023, Sheamus wrestled Edge in the latter's last match for WWE. While Edge left the promotion and joined AEW since then, Sheamus has been missing from the Stanford-based promotion. The 45-year-old star has been away from the company due to an injury. However, as per reports, the Celtic Warrior is now cleared to return, and hence, fans could see him return against Pete Dunne on the upcoming edition of the Blue Brand. Given the Brawling Brutes disbanded in his absence, this is the most logical thing Sheamus could do. Number 3. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller attack Kevin Owens. When Logan Paul won the United States Championship at Crown Jewel in November 2023, he created history. After all, the Maverick won a championship despite wrestling professionally for a very short period. Hence, Paul would want to do everything he can to ensure he remains a champion. However, given he will be defending his championship against Kevin Owens at Royal Rumble, the YouTuber is already under pressure. This is why he could seek the help of his allies Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, who could attack Owens and make him weaker. Number 2. Jade Cargill makes an appearance on SmackDown. Since switching over from AEW to WWE, Jade Cargill has made limited appearances for WWE. However, at the upcoming Royal Rumble, Cargill is expected to be an entrant and is even one of the favorites to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Therefore, Cargill could make an appearance on the Blue Brand and declare herself for the Royal Rumble match. This appearance would also help her in sending a tough message to the women's division. Number 1. Roman Reigns asks Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa to do his dirty work. At the 2024 Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns has a massive mountain to climb as he is set to defend his title against LA Knight, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles in a fatal 4-way match. Given anything can happen in a fatal 4-way match, Reigns will do everything to ensure he remains champion. This is why the Tribal Chief could ask Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa to attack any one of his 3 opponents. While this move would help ease the burden for Reigns, it would also irritate SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, who does not seem to like Reigns. Backstage update on Alexa Bliss's return at WWE Royal Rumble. WB is just days away from presenting the 37th annual Royal Rumble event from Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, FL. There are ongoing backstage rumors about potential surprises. One name rumored to return in the Women's Royal Rumble is Alexa Bliss. Bliss has been away since January 2023. She went on maternity leave and became a mother in November of that year. A new report from PW Insider notes that there have been no rumblings of a Bliss return, but that could change. The 9-time champion lives in Florida and would be able to come in at the last minute as a surprise entrant if they needed her. There has been nothing definitive about Bliss at all as of late. Bliss is among the heavily rumored names for Saturday's big event. 2 major names were revealed for possible WWE debuts and returns earlier today. WWE's 5 Feet of Fury has not wrestled since losing the Raw Women's Championship match to Bianca Belair at the 2023 Royal Rumble event. CM Punk and Jey Uso are set to clash in the 30-man Royal Rumble this coming Saturday as they both chase a WrestleMania 40 title shot. Uso spoke with TMT Sports and said Punk's return shows anything can happen, and he's best for business. The former Bloodline member also said he's glad to have the best in the world back. You can never say no in wrestling, right? Especially WWE. You never know what you're gonna get. But I felt like, man, did we just listen to the people? Like, who cares what's happening? Like, people love CM Punk, man. That's what it comes down to. Let's run it. Bring it. Hell yeah, let's do it, Uso said. Punk and Jay have never faced off one-on-one, but they did team up with Jimmy Uso for a win over the Shield at the SmackDown taping on December 29, 2013. What is your bold prediction for the Royal Rumble? Is Omos still employed? WWE superstar Omos recently received an unexpected challenge, and fans just can't keep calm about it. Tyler Bate, the newest addition to the SmackDown roster, has raised many eyebrows by saying he could take out the Nigerian giant if they happen to cross paths at this Saturday night's Royal Rumble 2024. Omos is one of the most intimidating performers on WWE's roster, with his sheer size sending shivers down the spine of his opponent. His matches on the live event circuit aside, fans have only sporadically seen him on TV, with his last appearance appearance coming during the Slim Jim Battle Royal at SummerSlam 2023. Amid this, Tyler Bate, who was called up to the main roster earlier this year, has called out Omos, saying he was looking forward to putting him in an airplane spin if they came face-to-face during the Rumble match. His comments quickly got the attention of fans on social media, with many clamoring to see the two cross paths. A few fans even pointed out that while his physical stature might suggest otherwise, Tyler Bate possessed incredible strength. In an exclusive chat with Sportskeeda Wrestling last month, Braun Strowman opened up about clashing with Omos in a battle of the behemoths at Crown Jewel 2022. The monster among men confessed that he never imagined sharing a ring with someone who could challenge him physically until he met the Nigerian giant. He added that Omos was one of the largest human beings he had ever met. There's a saying in life that I learned a long time ago through strongmen and everything. There's always somebody bigger and badder out there, and for almost my entire life, I'd never ran into it until I met Omos. He is one big bad SOB. There's no other way of putting it around. He's the largest human being I've ever seen in my life. It's comical to think that we're the same species, said Strowman. Strowman is currently sidelined from WWE due to a neck injury. He last wrestled for the company on the May 1, 2023 edition of Raw. It'll be interesting to see if he makes his stunning return on January 27 at Royal Rumble 2024. Are you excited to see a showdown between Omos and Tyler Bate in WWE? Jinder Mahal gets a longer storyline. Jinder Mahal's short appearance and one-off match have left many wanting more, including former WWE superstar EC3. The modern-day Maharaja had recently burst into the active scene, immediately setting up a match with World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. While he put up an incredible fight, the match did not end in his favor. However, the short taste of the veteran has many fans and critics alike asking for a longer storyline involving him. Speaking on Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Outlaws, NWA World's Heavyweight Champion EC3 explained how the storyline could have been stretched to include a payoff before WrestleMania. For Jinder, that's Sue asterisk, because once you have if something's hot, you gotta jump on it. I think in a finish, some sort of shenanigans or tomfoolery could have let that angle go a little bit longer. It could be a pre-WrestleMania angle with a payoff that he gets over in the end, even if he doesn't necessarily become the champion. The modern-day Maharaja is evidently down but not out, as he recently requested Triple H to grant him or any other member of Indus a spot in the Rumble. Speaking in a segment with WWE India, the former champion stated, "The way the year 2024 has been going, I feel like I can win it, but I'm trying my best to be in it. Let's make noise. Let's get the WWE Universe to tweet. Get on social media, tag Triple H. Let's tag WWE. Let's make it happen. Let's either get myself or one of Indus, Veer or Sangha, at least in the Royal Rumble, one of us. India needs to be represented in the Royal Rumble, so guys, let's make some noise. Let's make it happen." Fans will have to stay tuned to see how Jinder Mahal's future turns out. Triple H plans a major surprise at Royal Rumble 2024. All eyes will be on Triple H to see what he has planned for the 2024 Royal Rumble. The game has been known to put out many twists and turns, and a year after the shocking Sami Zayn moment in the Royal Rumble, he could have one more big surprise. Triple H has seemingly been busy in the last few days with the entire ordeal surrounding Raw on Netflix and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson becoming a board member of TKO. The game, although supposedly not involved in the business side of things, was present in the iconic New York Stock Exchange. After posting a photo along with The Rock and WWE President Nick Khan, he could be hinting at one major surprise for the 2024 Royal Rumble: The Rock's return to the ring and second Rumble victory. This would, of course, cause quite a stir, as fans are expecting either Cody Rhodes to become a back-to-back winner or CM Punk to win the Rumble for the first time in his career. The game may also be one of the key figures implementing a major change to WWE programming. Whether it's just the modernization of the company or the influence of TKO and UFC being under the same banner, the sports entertainment juggernaut could be in for a major change. PETA Insider Elite reported that WWE is set to make some major changes to programming, giving it a more sports-centric element. It's going to be interesting to see how this is received by WWE fans. On one hand, there will be one side that likes the change and evolution of wrestling, while others may argue that the entertainment aspect is what sets wrestling apart from regular sports. WWE ruins Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes could possibly miss out on the main event of WrestleMania 40, something that most fans believe he is destined for. It has been rumored since WrestleMania 39 that he is set to face Roman Reigns in a rematch in Philadelphia, but possible change in plans has made many fans angry. Sports Illustrated reported that WWE is possibly steering away from the previously planned Cody Rhodes-Roman Reigns rematch and will likely focus on Reigns versus The Rock instead. In the eyes of many fans, it's the wrong decision to make because it's a story that has been built up for over a year now, and it also makes Cody's loss at WrestleMania 39 seem pointless. Naturally, fans on social media weren't happy with the reports, with the reactions being overwhelmingly negative. The American Nightmare was asked about what he thought about his spot at WrestleMania 40 getting hijacked. In an interview with Bleacher Wrestling, Cody addressed the situation and said, "You mentioned the great one, The Rock, nothing but respect for him. I went and saw Jungle Cruise. I'm a Rock fan. I don't think he's the type that would come in and meddle with a story that's been being told over the past 2 years. I think he's probably up to something else, but you never know with WWE. I'll be watching just like everybody else when I'm not wrestling," Cody Rhodes said. It should be noted that Cody's spot isn't reserved. He has to win the Royal Rumble first, and if he doesn't, he'll likely have to win the Elimination Chamber match in Perth to secure that spot. However, he has become a favorite among the WWE Universe, and even received a 50-50th reaction when going up against CM Punk on the mic. He's had a fantastic year leading up to the shows this year. Will Cody Rhodes finish his story at Mania 40? Seth Rollins does not regret breaking up the Shield. A historic WWE moment came about when Seth Rollins turned on Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns to put an end to the Shield. This quickly ended years of dominance by the trio. The Visionary is now the World Heavyweight Champion. Reigns is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and Ambrose is at the top of AEW. All three former members of the Shield have built strong names for themselves in the industry. Speaking to G Sports along with wife Becky Lynch, Rollins commented on one thing he does not regret when it comes to the faction. "I do not regret breaking up the Shield. The business needed a shift, and look, if you want to make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs," he said. The Shield's last triple tag team match came at the Final Chapter event on April 21, 2019. They teamed up to defeat Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley that night. LA Knight has fought back from one of WWE's most difficult gimmicks in Max Dupree, and now he is known as the Megastar, a mega popular superstar. Critics thought Knight would be done after his loss to Roman Reigns, but he's remained a fan favorite and will challenge Reigns, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton for the undisputed WWE World Championship at the Royal Rumble this Saturday. Speaking on WWE's The Bump, Orton praised LA's work over the past few months on the blue brand. He talked about having high hopes for the former NWA star. "Too early to tell, but I have high hopes. I would love to see him happy and able to do whatever his goals are. I would love to see him fulfill those goals as long as those don't get in my way. I'm fine with him doing his thing. I've seen so many guys come up, get hot, and then putter out. I'm not saying that's him. As a matter of fact, he's one of a kind. He's got something different. The fans, I don't think I've ever seen the fans just take to somebody they didn't really know so quickly," Orton said of Knight. The action this Saturday promises to be enthralling considering all the star power expected. As usual, all action at Royal Rumble 2024 will be covered live right here at Sportskeeda. Who deserves to win the Universal WWE Championship? The most out of the Fatal 4-Way? Triple H kickstarts critical changes in WWE. Things are changing in the world of WWE, and Triple H might do something to signify that. This week has been a massive one for the company, with several huge changes to what's been going on. The first thing that happened was that the company finally signed a deal with Netflix for WWE Raw, which will start in 2025. The deal will see WWE receive $500 million per year in a huge change as the company moves to streaming. On top of this, The Rock has become a part of the TKO board while also getting full ownership of his wrestling name's trademark. With all this and more happening in the promotion, a lot is going on. There's a chance that the WWE Raw after the Royal Rumble will kickstart a whole new era for the company altogether. The Rock's addition to the board of directors in TKO means that he will have a direct influence on what happens in WWE and the creative direction of the company. While Triple H is still the creative head, The Rock himself could assert some changes that could kickstart this new era. This new time in WWE's future could come down to 3 critical changes: the return of Triple H to regular television on WWE programming, Stephanie McMahon's return to WWE as an authority figure, a WWE draft. At this time, there's a lot of uncertainty heading into WrestleMania. While Seth Rollins said he would defend his title at WrestleMania, it's always difficult to confirm when it comes to such injuries. It's also not certain what feud CM Punk will be involved in and whether Cody Rhodes will get the rematch he wants against Roman Reigns. The return of Triple H to television as an on-screen authority figure would further liven things up. On top of that, if Stephanie McMahon finally returns, something that she has avoided since Vince McMahon came back in 2023, then it could help reform the authority as a heel faction on WWE TV. At the same time, while there's a lot of build-up ready for WrestleMania, there are no solidified feuds. A proper draft between SmackDown and Raw would shake things up and could even lead to major changes before WrestleMania 40, signaling it for the new era that it is. Triple H subtly showcased what a big week a company was having on Instagram by posting about it. He also posed with The Rock and Nick Khan. The Royal Rumble is always one of the biggest moments of the calendar year for WWE, as it helps give a glimpse of the year to come. That may also be the case this time, as fans could find out more on the Raw after the Royal Rumble. The Rock strips Roman Reigns of the WWE Universal title. Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock, has made an enormous career move in WWE. Not only is he one of the biggest earners in Hollywood, but he has now made his way into the board of of directors for the TKO group. After the merger between UFC and WWE, both operate as divisions under TKO. He may now use his new power to influence what happens inside WWE. Johnson has been made a part of the board and has taken full ownership of his The Rock trademark. The star is also in a new services and merchandise deal with WWE, which has led to speculation that he is planning to return to the ring once again. While there have been many praising the move for The Rock, there's also been speculation that he may use his newfound power to become a big influence in the company. The star has been in a verbal battle with Roman Reigns for some time, with each star talking about being the real head of the table for the Inoue family. Although there has been no direct confrontation, there has been build for a WrestleMania match between the two stars for a long time, although it has fallen through before. Now, though, it may be the perfect time with The Rock's new involvement with WWE to build a feud between the two of them at the event. The star is more than aware of the rules the company has given his own involvement with the promotion in previous years, and he could use them to strip Roman Reigns of the title. There's always been a rule within WWE that a champion has to defend his title at least once a month if he is to hang on to the championship. Unfortunately for Roman Reigns, over his 1,000 plus days reign with the title, he has not consistently defended his title, with gaps far longer than 30 days between his defenses. Using this rule, The Rock could easily end Reigns' run and strip him of the title, ending his reign in an anticlimactic fashion as well as kickstarting heat between them, which could finally lead to the WrestleMania match that fans have been waiting for. Even if the match does not happen at WrestleMania, with Johnson very connected with WWE now, the match between him and Reigns seems more possible. Whether it ends up happening or not remains to be seen. However, fans may be excited, as with this connection, the dream match could end up happening later this year, even at SummerSlam.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for